Welcome back to Empire. Today we're talking about something that can completely change the way you train, and that's RPE, or rate of perceived exertion. This is an unbelievably powerful tool that, if applied correctly, can do wonders for your training and your results in the gym. RPE is basically just a scale from 1 to 10 that rates how a set feels, where 1 being really easy, you can do it all day, to 10, it's maximum effort. I could not get one more rep if my life depended on it. The way this RPE scale works is, if we're saying let's work on an RPE of 6, that is, if I absolutely had to, and there was a gun to my head, I could do 4 more sets, or 4 more reps, I mean. Likewise, if we move to an RPE of 8, that means if we absolutely had to, we could get 2 more reps, which is an RPE of 8 is a very intense place to train at. These are really tough. I can push through maybe 2 more, but it's gonna be very difficult. And so we can use this to gauge how intense, how should this set feel, and what intensity should I bring. This scale is subjective, so it requires you to be honest with yourself and how you're feeling and how many more you could actually do. But that's also the good thing about this, because every day in the gym does not feel the same. Sometimes you come in and you feel like you can just take on the world and you could lift a car if you needed to. Other days you come in and everything hurts, everything feels heavy, and it's a grind just to get through the workout. And so you can use this scale to apply and move your weights according to how your body is actually performing each day. When you use an RPE scale consistently, you start to intuitively understand what certain intensities feel like. And that's what really separates advanced lifters from beginner lifters. So using this tool is how you understand your body, and you start developing these skills to learn how to apply certain intensities in certain areas so we can get the most effective training possible. A few mistakes when it comes to RPE scale is ego lifting. One thing that a lot of new people tend to do is they want to go as heavy as possible, and they're lifting at a 10 all the time. If the coach prescribes 10 reps for that set, we need to be making sure we're picking weight that is actually manageable to get 10 reps. If we're falling short and we're only getting 6, you're lifting way off the scale of an RPE. You need to be able to complete those reps, but we also don't need to be doing it to where you got your 10, but you probably could have got 10 more, because then our intensity is not high enough. Next mistake is inconsistent reps. If you are all over the place with what your reps look like and how you're actually completing the movement, it's really hard to use the RPE scale effectively, because for a bench press, you might be engaging more triceps on one movement because you've tucked your elbows, and then those get tired, so then you flare your elbows out and start working more delts and chest. And so it actually messes up the RPE scale, because you're not being consistent, or you're going really fast and then some of them are nice and controlled. When using the scale, we need to also ensure that our reps look the same every single rep. We want to be controlled and intentional with our movements. RPE helps you train smarter, recover better, and make more consistent progress without burning out. So next time you're in the gym, don't ask how many reps do I have left, rather ask how much more could I actually give. So if you found this helpful, hit subscribe, leave a comment, and let us know what you want to see next.